Hello, my name is Richard Brommel.
Hello, and I'm Matthew Whitney.
And we're going to have a bit of a chat today about Matthew's classic car auction coming up on Sunday, the 10th of February. Now, as usual, you've got a weird and wonderful selection. So this is a car growing in a field.
It is, yeah. This is a 1930s Austin 10 Tourer restoration project.
It's it's not it's not currently ready. Although, of course, I suppose with it being tax and MOT exempt,
Yeah, you could have a go. I don't recommend it though personally, but yeah. So what you can see there is
what you get, is
what
it?
you get. The body's tacked on basically,
yeah. And it's also got a friend. Look at its friend.
Yeah, that looks worse, but that is actually better.
That's a lot of work done to it.
Yeah, we've got a new interior and
I suppose we could technically call these barn finds. Well, one's a field find,
yeah.
And one's a barn find. And I think they're both being sold without reserve, aren't they?
They are. They're both coming from, as you say, out of a barn. One's been wheeled out, and they're both being offered without reserve. And I think they've got estimates of £2,000 to £3,000.
Yeah, certainly an interesting project.
Keep you busy, yeah.
Not a weekend restoration. But this, on the other hand, now I can't remember these when I was younger, as I'm sure you do, because you're obviously a lot older than me. Not the most sporting of cars. But this is a one-owner motor.
It is. The little Oxford there, that's been owned from you. It's been registered in Wiltshire. My dad had one of those. I remember going around in one of those in 1960-something or other.
And what year is this one?
That's a 66, 1 year out from me.
Yeah, I'm going to better move on. What a pretty interior.
Yeah, original red leather interior. It's got most of its original paint as well. It's had work done to its sills and bits and bobs, but just a really nice, straightforward car. Yeah. And this is also a pretty car as well. This is patina, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's as you say there. It's got plenty of it. It's a Colwyn Tourer, Austin, pre-war again, as you would expect, and very rare. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is again like the last Colwyn Cabriolet. There, it's in blue, and this is no ordinary.
No, this is a 4-4 competition. Which, if anyone knows out there, it's a full aluminium body, breathed on engine. It was built to special order at the time, 1971, and again, lovely cars.
It looks beautifully presented, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, all nice leather interior. I mean, just kind of. I suppose get in, drive and have some fun.
Absolutely, yeah.
And the estimate on that one?
That's what we got on that. I think we got 28 to 32 on that.
Yeah.
But it's again, it's one of the narrow cars, or narrower body cars. So they're much prettier than the later ones.
Yeah, okay. And that's coming from a client in Cornwall, I think. Isn't it?
Devon Cornwall border.
Cornwall border. Okay. And almost a competitor, I suppose, to a degree at the time, is this rather pretty looking Alpine, isn't it? Sunbeam Alpine. Yeah. British Racing
Green, black and green leather interior. Yeah, that's been fully restored. It's one of the last ones to Mark V. So
pretty walnut dash as well.
Yeah, wooden steering wheel, all the rest of it. But beautifully presented. Yeah, very nice car.
And this one, so this is can I call this a special car?
I think you can call it a special car.
Because it is
it's an Alfa, a Riley Alfa special. It's built on a pre-war Riley chassis, shortened, and a full aluminium body again, very reminiscent of sort of Alfa Romeo Zagato, 6C Zagato. Again, beautifully made, beautifully presented, got a bit of nice patination to it as well.
Yeah.
It's got running on an Alfa engine as well, twin cam Alfa engine.
Nice.
With
pretty body. And that one was sort of
we got sort of 15 to 18,000 on that.
Yeah. So had it been an original Alfa,
we'd have several more doors.
Okay. So I do like that the twin mounted rear spare as well. Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is also in red. Now, is it true that you had to get your machete out to cut through the undergrowth to come and see this?
Yeah, that's 3 owners from new. 2 of them were.
Has anyone actually driven it out of the owners?
They drove it for the first year they owned it. Being used as a private fire engine for 2 printing companies. Then it's been in the current ownership since 1994. They used it for 1 year, and it's been in that barn ever since.
And one of your favourite expressions has got all the bells and whistles, and I can see the bells, but I don't know. Has this got any whistles?
I'm sure we can add one. It's got a hooter, hasn't it? It's got a klaxon or whatever there on it. So that's
now I kind of want to be ringing the bell on it. Yeah. Fireman Sam. Okay. And the value of a little landing like that. I mean, it's a great project, isn't it? Surely it's got to be rare.
Yeah, it is rare. It's only done. prove it, we would have no reason to believe it's not. It's only got 3,000 miles on the clock,
which I suppose is not unusual for fire engines because they're not used to going down the motorways like the motorway reps.
And that's in at sort of £1,000-2,000.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that will do very well.
That'll be very interesting. Now again, I think this one is in Cornwall, isn't it?
It is.
Is it? I got my geography right that time. And a pretty little TR 3A.
Yeah, it's right on the cusp. As a 338 was sent out to South Africa as a complete knocked down car. I mean, it's a sort of a kit to get circumnavigate with the sort of duties there, so it was rather prohibitive. Right-hand drive originally, came back into this country in 2001. It's been restored since then. The chap who it belongs to spent about 20 grand on it in the last sort of 18 months.
And it's in for sale at
20 to 25.
Yeah. so someone's spent all the time and effort on it, and someone will reap all the rewards on it.
Yeah.
But also in yellow, and it's not quite a mellow yellow.
No, this is a bit more racing yellow, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Now, Ultima GTR. And I remember watching one of these of the Top Gear with the test track, and admittedly it's not a like for like, but I think it was quicker than any of the Ferraris and anything else, wasn't it?
Yeah, they'll hold several production world records, speed world records. This one's got a Mercedes V8 in the back, produced about 450 brake horsepower.
But no weight.
No weight.
It's lighter than us, isn't it? Put together, I should think. Yeah, and he's a lecturer engineer, wasn't he? Retired now. Yeah.
He was used to teach at Cornwall College, engineering. He put it all together himself. There's a letter from Ultima saying the car was rebuilt or built with all new components from them and other new components. So it's, to all intents and purposes, a new car.
It's something which you can go down to the shop on a Sunday afternoon and pick up a newspaper.
Yeah, if you're feeling leery.
If you're feeling leery, okay. And I think everything was pretty much new on it. It was a brand new crate engine, wasn't it, from Mercedes-Benz?
Yeah. So everything is, like I say, the chassis, everything is new. It is a very, very well put together car.
And he spent some of the region in parts of...
Shy of 70,000.
Shy of 70,000, not including any of his time or anyone else's time. No. Fantastic. And the estimate on that?
50 to 55.
50, yeah. And we've sold cars from previously, haven't we?
Yeah, we sold a very nice Sunbeam for him a couple of years ago.
And that was a pre-war Sunbeam.
Pre-war, yeah.
So really quite eclectic taste there, isn't it? Yeah, interesting, isn't it? And also this one's kind of stolen my heart, I think, really, is the Jag.
Yeah, it's a 1951 Mark V saloon. Again, this was originally exported to Australia in right-hand drive. Came back to this country again in 2000. Very original car.
Now we've had a few of these in before, but there's 3 engine sizes, isn't there?
There is.
There's a 1500, which must be quite a small engine in a big car.
Yeah, 2.5 litre, and the big boy, the 3.5 litre,
which this is. So this is the nuts, so to speak, the big boy. Yeah. So beautifully presented, isn't it? I mean.
Yeah. It's been resprayed in its two-tone silver grey. It's got original interior, matching numbers. Just a handsome-looking car, isn't it?
Beautiful. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a quick look through the classic car auction. As you can see, Matthew's been travelling up and down throughout the West Country and further afield, getting some cars in for sale. And we hope you enjoy this. Maybe we'll see you there.
Thanks very much. Look forward to seeing you.